As the Dallas Mavericks prepare for a pivotal offseason, the franchise's eyes are firmly fixed on the future. And that future begins with a highly anticipated selection in the 2025 NBA Draft. The Mavericks hold the number one overall pick, and all signs point to them taking Cooper Flagg, the 6'8" multifaceted forward who has dominated high school basketball. Flagg brings excitement, athleticism, and the kind of versatility that Dallas craves. But there's a catch. He's not the immediate answer to every question the Mavericks have heading into next season. While Flagg's potential is undeniable, there are still glaring holes that need to be filled for the Mavericks to contend in the competitive Western Conference. One of those holes? The point guard position. As the offseason looms, the Mavs find themselves in a precarious situation, needing a steady floor general to complement the talents of Luka Dončić, who has carried the team's offensive load for the better part of the last few seasons. With the recent news that Kyrie Irving is likely to be sidelined until at least the All-Star break due to a torn ACL, the Mavericks find themselves without a proven starting point guard. Enter the conversation. Dennis Schröder, the veteran point guard who has played for multiple teams over the years, but still has a lot to offer. A proven veteran with championship pedigree. Dennis Schröder has experienced a journeyman's career in the NBA, bouncing from team to team, but he has always been a steady contributor wherever he's gone. After an eventful 2024 season that saw him move from the Brooklyn Nets to the Golden State Warriors, and finally to the Detroit Pistons, Schröder has proven he can bring consistency, leadership, and experience to any roster. His time in Detroit especially stands out, as he helped stabilize a young Pistons squad while mentoring their star guard, Cade Cunningham. Schröder's combination of scoring and playmaking, averaging 13.1 points and 5.4 assists per game in the 2024-25 season, was exactly what Detroit needed in their transition. CBS sports writer Robbie Calland recently touched on Schröder's future and how he might be a perfect fit for the Mavericks in his article. While Schröder could very well re-sign with the Pistons after helping them snap a 17-year playoff win drought, Calland suggests Dallas may be an enticing landing spot for the 30-year-old guard. With the Mavericks poised to be in the thick of Western Conference contention next season, Schröder could find himself in a unique situation where he's not just playing for a roster spot, he's playing for one last shot at a meaningful starting role with a potential title contender. Schröder got passed around by a few teams around the deadline last year, but landed in Detroit and gave them some much-needed veteran stability behind Cade Cunningham, Calland writes. The Pistons will likely look to keep him in Detroit, but Schröder could be enticed by the opportunity to get one more run to prove himself as a starting point guard in the NBA in Dallas. Schröder's fit with Dallas. A seamless complement to Luka Dončić and Cooper Flagg. On paper, Dennis Schröder is the type of veteran point guard the Mavericks desperately need. His quickness and defensive ability would fit seamlessly with a Dallas squad that values both offensive creativity and defensive versatility. More importantly, Schröder's ability to run the offense and manage the tempo of the game could be a game changer for a team that has often relied too heavily on Luka Dončić to create offense for others. What makes Schröder such an intriguing fit for the Mavs is his ability to both facilitate and score. Schröder has averaged 13.1 points per game throughout his career, with seasons where he has cracked the 18-point mark. More importantly, he is known for his speed, tenacity, and fearless driving to the basket. For a Mavericks team that has often been too reliant on Dončić and Irving to create all the offense, Schröder could be a much-needed secondary ball handler who can break down defenses, create scoring opportunities for others, and even hit timely shots. Pairing Schröder with the incoming Cooper Flagg also creates an intriguing dynamic. Flagg's versatility as a forward could complement Schröder's style of play, allowing the two to share the floor in various offensive sets. Schröder could help guide Flagg through his rookie season, showing him the ropes of NBA playmaking and defensive responsibilities. Meanwhile, Flagg's athleticism and defensive prowess could free up Schröder to focus on his own scoring and playmaking without having to carry the entire load on his shoulders. The urgency of the situation. Dallas is not just looking to develop young talent, they're looking to contend for a championship. With Dončić in his prime and the Mavericks aiming to maximize their window, adding a player like Schröder could be the missing piece they need to get over the hump. With the injury to Irving,